Have you ever been called to deliver a message that no one wants to hear? Imagine standing alone, warning a nation about destruction, while everyone mocks you, imprisons you, and even plots to kill you. Yet you cannot stop speaking, because God's fire burns in your heart. This is the story of Jeremiah, the prophet who wept for his people, yet remained faithful to God's call. Welcome back to Light in the Stories. Today, we'll dive into the life of Prophet Jeremiah, one of the greatest voices in the Old Testament. His story is not just ancient history. It's a powerful reminder of what it means to stand firm in faith, even when the whole world stands against you. Jeremiah's story begins in a small town called Anathoth. He was young, perhaps a teenager, when God spoke to him. God said, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart." Jeremiah protested, "I'm too young. I don't know how to speak." But God assured him, "Do not be afraid. I am with you." From that moment on, Jeremiah carried the burden of a prophet, a voice to warn Judah of judgment if they did not turn back to God. But Jeremiah's mission was anything but easy. The people of Judah didn't want to hear about sin or judgment. They wanted peace, comfort, and prosperity. False prophets rose up declaring, "Don't worry, Babylon will never conquer us." But Jeremiah spoke the truth. Destruction was coming unless the people repented. Because of this, he was beaten, imprisoned, and mocked as a traitor. At one point, he was thrown into a muddy cistern, left to die. Yet even in despair, Jeremiah said God's word was like a fire shut up in my bones. He could not stay silent. Jeremiah is often called the weeping prophet. Why? Because he loved his people deeply. When he saw their stubbornness, he wept. When he saw the destruction of Jerusalem, he lamented in deep sorrow. Words we still read today in the book of Lamentations. He was not a prophet of cold judgment, but of broken-hearted compassion. He showed us that speaking truth is not about anger, it's about love. Just as Jeremiah warned, Babylon came. The city of Jerusalem was burned, the temple destroyed, and many people taken into exile. It was one of the darkest moments in Israel's history. And yet, in the midst of tragedy, Jeremiah also gave words of hope. He spoke of a new covenant, where God would write his law not on tablets of stone, but on human hearts. This prophecy looked forward to the coming of Jesus Christ, who would fulfill that promise. Jeremiah's life teaches us powerful lessons: faithfulness over popularity. Jeremiah stood alone, yet he obeyed God. Truth in love. Even when it hurt, he spoke because he cared. Hope in despair. Even in ruins, he pointed to God's mercy and a brighter future. In many ways, Jeremiah's struggle mirrors ours today. When culture rejects God's truth, will we still stand firm, even if we stand alone? If Jeremiah's story inspires you, imagine how much more we can learn from the other prophets of the Bible. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Light in the Stories, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next episode. And tell me in the comments, which prophet's story do you want to hear next? Until next time, remember, God's word is a fire that cannot be quenched.